Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Quote of the day: and do good indeed. Allah loves the doer of good. Today, the topic of presentation is sanitation and disposal of waste. I am Dr. Iqbal, PGR Community Medicine, and I am presenting under the supervision of Professor Dr. Saira Afzal, who is the Dean of Institute of Public Health, Lahore. Learning objectives of today's presentation are introduction, type of solid waste, methods of solid waste, health impact of solid waste, septic tank, recent advances, and MCQs at the end. Learning outcomes. By the end of this presentation, participants will be able to understand about waste disposal, different methods of waste disposal, and septic tank. Introduction to the sanitation. Sanitation refers to the provision of facilities and the service for safe disposal of human excreta, wastewater, and solid waste, along with maintaining hygienic conditions to prevent diseases. It is a key component of environmental health and public health prevention strategies. Objectives: prevent spread of communicable diseases, protect water source from contamination, control vectors, flies, mosquito, rodent, maintain clean environment, improve quality of life and dignity. Next is solid waste and disinfect. Solid waste refer to any unwanted product in our environment or from our daily items that not a liquid or a gas. The solid waste on improper disposal affect the environment in many ways, such as pollution in air, water, soil, and block water drain. It can spread disease like dysentery, cholera, and vector-borne diseases such as malaria and dengue. Types of solid waste are municipal solid waste, non-municipal solid waste, hospital waste, or biochemical waste. Municipal solid waste. Municipal solid waste include all the items from the home and business that people no longer have any use for. These wastes are commonly called trash or garbage and include items such as food, paper, plastic, textile, leather, wood, glass, metal, sanitary waste in septic tank and other wastes. Municipal solid waste includes street waste, sanitation waste, construction and demolished debris, agriculture waste, institutional and commercial waste, and household waste. So the composition of municipal solid waste are metal, which is 9.5%, wood 8.3%, jar trimming 7.2, glass 5.2, food 24.1, plastic 18.5, paper and paperboard 11.8, rubber, leather, textile 11.1, and others in are 4.3%. Next is non-municipal solid waste. Waste that is not created by community activities or residential, commercial establishment or non-municipal waste. It includes solid waste generated by the industries. Next is the characteristic of solid waste, which are density, moisture content, size of waste constituent, caloric value, field capacity, permeability of compacted waste, compressibility, chemical characteristics. Next is the hospital waste or biochemical waste. Hospital waste is generated during the diagnosis, treatment, immunization of the human being or animal. It includes waste like sharp, soil waste, disposable, discarded medicine, chemical waste. Next are the classification of solid waste, which is combustible or non-combustible, depend upon whether they are burned or not. Depending on the inherent danger associated with its physical and the chemical properties, solid waste can also be classified either hazardous or non-hazardous. Next are the method of waste disposal, which is landfill, incineration, waste compaction, biogas generation, composting, and vermicomposting. This is a diagram showing the different method. Uh, Composting is 5.5%, incineration 11.1%, controlled landfill 3.7, landfill is 25.2%, sanitary landfill is 7.7, other dump method 33%, recycling 13.5. So these are the methods, which is landfill, incineration, waste compaction, biogas generation, composting, and vermicomposting. So we will discuss this one by one. First is landfill. In this process, the waste that cannot be reused or recycled are separated out and spread as a thin layer in the low-lying areas across the city. A layer of soil is added after each layer of garbage. However, once this process is complete, the area is declared unfit for construction of building for next 20 years. Instead, it can only be used as a playground or a park. Second is incineration. It involves controlled combustion of waste at a high temperature, convert waste into ash, gases, and heat, significantly reduce volume and weight. Particularly useful for infectious waste, hospital waste, hazardous material. So the environmental consideration require air pollution control measure. Improper incineration may cause release of toxic gases. This process reduces the volume of waste by 90% and is considered as one of the most hygienic methods of waste disposal. In some cases, the heat generated is used to produce electricity. However, this process is not environmentally friendly due to the generation of greenhouse gases such as carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide. Next is waste compaction. The waste materials such as cans, plastic bottles are compacted into blocks and sent for recycling. This process prevents the oxidation of metals and reduce airspace needed, thus making transportation and positioning easy. Number fourth one is biogas generation. Biodegradable waste is the type of the waste originating from plant and animal source, which may be degraded by other living organisms. In biodegradation plants, they are converted into biogas by degradation with the help of bacteria, fungi, and other microbes. Here, the organic matter serves as a food for microorganisms. The degradation can happen aerobically with oxygen or anaerobically without oxygen. Biogas are generated as a result of the process, which is used as a fuel and reside in use as a manure. Next is composting. Composting is a natural process of rotting or composition of organic matter by a microorganism controlled condition. Raw organic materials such as crop residue, animal waste, food garbage, some municipal waste, and suitable industrial waste enhance its sustainability for application to soil as fertilizing resource after having undergo composting. Under anaerobic composting, anaerobic microorganisms dominate and develop intermediate compounds include methane, organic acid, hydrogen sulfide, and other substances. In aerobic composting, aerobic microorganisms break down organic matter and produce carbon dioxide, ammonia, water, heat, humus, and related stable organic end products. So the benefit of composting are prevent soil erosion, promote healthier plant growth, conversion heat, reduce waste, combat climate change. Next is vermicomposting. Vermicomposting is the process of using worm for degradation of organic matter into nutrient-rich manure. Worm consume and digest the organic matter. The byproduct of the digestion, which are excreted out of the worm, make the soil nutrient-rich, thus enhancing the growth of fungus and bacteria. It is also far more effective than the traditional composting. Next is the purpose of waste disposal, uh, which are to prevent spread of diseases like cholera, typhoid, dysentery, to protect public health, to prevent air, water, soil pollution, to control breeding of flies, mosquito, and rodent, avoid foul smelling, maintain cleanliness and aesthetic of surrounding, prevent contamination of food and water, ensure safe disposal of hazardous waste, reduce volume of waste, promote recycling and reuse of material, recover useful product to improve community hygiene and quality of life, to support environmental protection and sustainability. Next is solid waste management. The term solid waste management mainly refer to the complete process of collecting, treating, and disposing of solid. In the waste management process, the waste are collected from the different sources and disposable. This process includes collection, transportation, treatment, analysis, and disposal of waste. Next are the component of solid waste management. The functional element of solid waste management are on-site storage, processing and handling, collection, transfer, transportation, resource recovery, and final disposal. This is the showing image showing the process, which is collection, transportation, and then recovery, processing, and disposal. 7 R's of solid waste management are refuse, say no to unnecessary item, reduce, use less, waste less, reuse, use item again, repair, fix and mend, recycle, recycle materials, recover, and rethink. Next is functions of solid waste management. The hierarchy usually adopted is waste minimization, recycle, waste processing, waste transformation, and disposal on land. Next is the integrated solid waste management. Integrated solid waste management is a comprehensive framework that manages municipal solid waste by combining source reduction, recycling, composting, and safe disposal to maximize efficiency and minimize environmental impact. It promotes sustainability by prioritizing waste prevention, resource recovery, and reduction of pollutant. So the key component of integrated waste management are strategy aim to at a decreased waste generation, such as designing product with less packaging, recycling and composting. This is systematic collection, sorting, and reprocessing of material, for example, metal, paper, plastic, and organic waste. Waste transportation, efficient collection, transportation, and transportation to processing or disposable site. Waste disposal, the final disposal of the non-cycling material is properly engineered sanitary landfill or through thermal treatment. Challenges include lack of infrastructure, lack of human resources, insufficient budget or solid waste management, limitation of technology, lack of participation in the waste segregation at the source due to low awareness, low waste collection fee, institutional and policy for solid waste management. Lack of infrastructure include inadequate sewage system in rural and peri-urban areas, absence of proper drainage network, poorly constructed and non-functional toilet, limited wastewater treatment plant. Open defecation practices still common in rural communities due to poverty, cultural habit, lack of toilet, lead to contamination of soil and water, which is the major barrier to achieve the SDGs 6. Financial constraint, high cost of building sanitation system, limited government budget allocation, low household income for toilet construction, dependence on external funding, NGOs. Poor waste management system, irregular garbage collection, open dumping of solid waste, lack of segregation, biomedical, domestic and industrial burning of waste causing air pollution. Water contamination, mixing of sewage with drinking water, pipeline leakage at old pipe, unsafe disposal of wastewater lead to outbreak of diarrhea, typhoid, and hepatitis A. Population growth and urbanization, rapid urbanization, migration, overcrowd, slum, overburdened municipal system, unplanned settlement without sanitation services, lack and awareness and education include poor understanding of hygiene practices, low hand washing compliance, misconception about disease transmission, weak health education program. Weak governance and policy implementation, poor enforcement of sanitation law, corruption and mismanagement of funds, lack of coordination between departments, inefficient monitoring system. Next is the cultural and the behavioral barrier, which include resistance for toilet use in some communities, gender-based restriction in assessing sanitation facilities, social acceptance of open defecation in certain areas. Environmental challenges include flood damage, sanitation system, climate change, increasing contamination risk, groundwater pollution, poor drainage causing stagnant water. SDGs, solid waste management is essential for achieving the Sustainable Development Goal, which includes Sustainable Development Goal 11. Sustainable cities and communities focus on the reducing the environmental impact of waste generation in urban areas, ensuring cities are sustainable, resilient, and clean. SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, aim to sustainability, reduce the waste generation by 2030 through prevention, reduction, recycling, and reuse. SDG 13, climate action, improve waste management, particularly reducing organic waste in landfill, significantly lower methane emission. SDG 3, good health and well-being, proper waste handling, eliminate vector for disease like malaria, reduce toxin pollution. SDG 14, 15, life below water on land, effective waste system, prevent ocean pollution and protect ecosystem from degradation. Next is the solid waste management policies in Pakistan. The government of Punjab, Pakistan has decided in October 2021 the target to 50% reduction in GHG emission by 2030 from 20%. The roadmap of Pakistan solid waste management of the waste and assessment of GHG impact. Issues of solid waste management in Pakistan. Pakistan lack waste management infrastructure like other countries, creating environmental problems. Most municipal waste is either burned or buried on the vacant lots, threatening the life, health, and the welfare of the general population. So this is a diagram showing the solid waste management situation in the urban areas of Pakistan. Waste generation. This is purple line show the waste generation, and this show the waste collection, which is less than waste generation from Karachi, Faisalabad, Hyderabad, Gujranwala, and Peshawar. Strategies for reducing greenhouse gas emission from municipal solid waste management in Pakistan. Next is the Chief Minister Mariam Nawaz Sharif. Mariam Nawaz Sharif Suthra Punjab Clean Punjab initiative marks Pakistan's largest province-wide sanitation and waste management program. It presents a significant step toward the environmental sustainability and public health improvement in Punjab. The campaign aimed to achieve the zero waste Punjab within the 3 month, encompassing both urban and rural areas. So the impact of Sutra Punjab are cleaner streets, cities, town and village, restoration of public gathering space, improved air quality, healthier living condition, enhanced living standard, positive impact on tourism, generation of employment opportunities. Next is the septic tank. Septic tank is a watertight underground chamber used for the primary treatment of the domestic sewage in areas without sewage system. So the purpose of this is to collect and treat household sewage to separate solids from the liquid to allow anaerobic decomposition of organic matter. The structure of the septic tank is inlet pipe which bring the sewage into the tank chamber where the treatment occur. Partition wall divide the tank into two compartment. Outlet pipe carries the effluent out. Vent pipe release gases like methane and H2O, and main hole for cleaning and inspection. Next is the types. The common types of septic system are gravity, pressure distribution, sand filter, and mount system. Installation of septic tank. Septic tank installed underground, normally 50 meters away from the household. For those that live in the cities and towns, septic tanks are not needed as the waste water will be transported and dealt with their sewage system. So the functioning of the septic tank, step one is sedimentation. Heavy solid settle at the bottom, which is called sludge. Light material like oil and grease float, which called scum. Second step is anaerobic digestion, which in bacteria break down organic matter, produce gases, methane, carbon dioxide, and H2S. And third step is effluent discharge, partially treated liquid flow out, goes to soak pit and drain field for further purification. Layers in the septic tank, top layer is the scum, middle layer is the clear liquid effluent, and bottom is the sludge layer. Advantages of the septic tank: it is simple and economical, suitable for rural and peri-urban areas, no need for extensive sewer system, reduce pollution if properly maintained. The disadvantages of septic tank are require product cleaning, may contaminate groundwater if poorly designed, not suitable for densely populated areas, incomplete treatment of sewage. Maintenance: regular desludge every 2 to 3 years, avoid disposal of non-biodegradable waste, ensure proper ventilation. Recent updates: solid waste management sector in Pakistan refined roadmap for policymaker. Uh, uh, Pakistan could strengthen the solid waste management and doing so reduce its greenhouse gases emission. It provides guidance to improve on improving and expanding waste collection disposable service for municipal, industrial, electronic, and hospital waste. It outlined the waste management option and key consideration in setting up a waste management system. Next is the National Waste Management Strategy. Pakistan does not have any yet have any single unified solid waste policy, but waste management is guided by National Hazardous Waste Policy 2022, National Environmental Policy, National Sanitation Policy, Provisional Waste Management Rules. In the 2022 policy act as the umbrella framework for the waste management, especially hazardous waste. Objective of national strategy include prevention, reduction of waste generation, environmentally safe and handling and disposal, protection of public health and environment, compliance with the international convention. Next is the MCQs. MCQs number 1, a village report increased cases of diarrheal diseases after waste disposal accumulation near the water source. The most likely cause: A, airborne transmission from nearby industries, B. Contamination of waste water due to improper waste disposal, genetic sustainability among the population, D. Increased nutritional deficiency in communities, E. Seasonal variation in the temperature and humidity.
B.
Yes, B is the right option. MCQs number second, which method of waste disposal is considered the most sanitary and scientifically recommended? A. Open dumping of waste in low-lying areas. B. Burning of waste in open field regularly. C. Sanitary landfill with controlled tipping method. D. Disposal of waste directly into a river and lakes. E. Storage of waste in uncovered roadside container.
C.
C.
Yes.
C.
Yes, C is the right option. MCQ number 3. In a composting system, the primary role of the microorganism is to A. Convert inorganic waste into the synthetic material. B. Break down organic matter to stable humus. C. Increase moisture content of the waste material. D. Prevent formation of methane gas in pit. E. Enhance growth of disease-causing pathogens.
B.
B.
Yes, B is the right option. MCQ number 4. Which of the following waste disposal method is most suitable for infectious hospital waste? A. Open dumping in the municipal landfill areas. B. Composting with the domestic biodegradable waste. C. Controlled incineration at the high temperature. D. Disposal into the sewage system without treatment. E. Burial in the shallow pits near the residential area.
C.
C.
Yes, C is the right option. Control incineration at the high temperature. MCQ number 5. Which of the following is not a function of solid waste management? A. Collection of waste from the various sources regularly. B. Segregation of waste into the different categories. C. Transportation of waste to disposal safely. D. Promotion of open dumping for quick disposal. E. Treatment and final disposal of waste scientifically.
D.
D.
Yes, D is the right option. MCQ number 6. A rural village report to frequently diarrheal outbreak. Investigation show waste is dumped near a shallow well used for drinking water. The most appropriate intervention is A. Promote open burning of waste near the water source. B. Shift waste disposal to the sanitary landfill away from the well. C. Increase use of chemical fertilizer in the agriculture. D. Encourage storage of waste inside the household longer. E. Discharge liquid waste directly into the same well.
B.
B.
Yes, B is the right option. MCQ number 7. A septic tank is not dislodged for many years. The most likely consequences is A. Increased efficiency of anaerobic digestion process. B. Overflow of untreated sewage into the surroundings. C. Complete sterilization of pathogen inside the tank. D. Conversion of sludge into the high quality composite. E. Reduction in the gas production due to inactivity.
B.
B.
Yes, B is the right option. MCQ number 8. Which of the following best represents sustainable waste management? A. Increase waste production with rapid disposal method. B. Open dumping combined with periodic burning practice. C. Reuse, recycle with resource recovery approach. D. Disposal of all waste into the river and water bodies. E. Storage of waste without treatment for long duration.
C.
B.
C is the right option. Reduce, reuse, recycle with the source recovery approach. MCQ number 9. Septic tank mainly function by A. Aerobic oxidation of sewage using oxygen supply. B. Chemical disinfection of pathogen in the wastewater. C. Anaerobic digestion of organic matter in the sewage. D. Filtration of solid waste through the sand layer. E. Evaporation of liquid waste under the sunlight.
C.
Yes, C is the right option. MCQ number 10. The concept of 3R in the waste management include remove, replace, restore material efficiently. B. Reduce, reuse, recycle waste product efficiently, effectively. C. React, reform, reconstruct environmental system. D. Repair, rebuild, reorganize waste structure. E. Recover, reproduce, reinvest waste material.
B.
Yes, B is the right option. This is the MCQs key. This is the YouTube channel where the recording of this presentation will be uploaded. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rabbia. It was a very good presentation and it was very informative.
Thank you.